got it. Audio's working now. We're good. We're all good. We're all good. I was having a small little audio issue. I had a feeling it was going to crop up because I didn't reboot my computer before the stream. But it's okay. Well, we have things working now. I won't be able to use voice mod, which is totally fine because the purpose of this stream isn't to get crazy and dance party it up and have a whole bunch of fun, you know, and get the drinks popping off. The purpose of this stream is to talk about our E3 competitions. We have a lot of competitions going on during E3. Yes, we've talked about the giveaways, right? I've put over $1,000 of my own money towards the giveaways. We have a bunch of sponsors coming in and providing even more for the giveaways, so we ended up with over like $3,500 worth of stuff we're giving away. We added some more stuff that we just bought yesterday, so we'll take a look at that stuff as well. But more than that, we have fan competitions going on. The prizes for all of these fan competitions are various levels of eShop gift cards. None of the eShop gift cards are under $20. So the bare minimum you can win if you end up beating Eric or myself in a competition during E3 is $20. So the big thing here with that is that no matter what, someone's probably going to win something. Now, if Eric and I end up winning all these competitions, none of you guys win it. That being said, we're just going to repurpose the gift cards then into other giveaways or other more generalized giveaways to promote our E3 coverage. But obviously, we're hoping that somebody wins something. Or maybe we're hoping that Eric and I just dominate you guys across 3 different games that we're going to be competing against you guys during E3. Sign-ups are already down in the description for Day 1, Day 2, Day 3, and Day 4. Day 1, we are having 2 Super Smash Bros. Ultimate competitions. So on Day 1 of E3, which begins June 12th, you will be able to compete against us in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, the times of those I just had the sheet in front of me. Let me grab the sheet here. So the times of those, and these are all in Central Time. The very first Smash competition will be one person against either Nate or Eric. Eric and I will be flipping a coin to see which one you're facing. That one happens at 11:30 a.m. Central Time on June 12th. The second one happens at 1 p.m. Central Time on June 12th as well. Now, for Day 2 is a little bit different. Day 2, we have one fan competition happening at 11:30 a.m. for a prize. Now, if you're wondering about for the Smash competition for the prior day, no, you're not going to know if it's a stock. You're not going to know if it's time. You're not going to know, if the items are on. You're not going to know what stages it's going to be. All of that's going to be a surprise. You're going to find out literally within minutes or seconds of the match beginning. So good luck with that. Day 2 is kind of the same thing, except it's not Smash. We have a competition at 11:30 a.m. on Day 2 that you can sign up for, that 11 of you are going to get to compete in. Not just 2 like the prior day, 11. It is because we are playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So you will sign up for it. All the people are randomly selected. You must obviously, for all these competitions, own a Switch, own the game, and have an active online subscription because we are handling all of this through the online subscription. And so when that's all said and done, we will be selecting 11 people on Tuesday. So the first one, names will be drawn tomorrow. For Day 2, names will be drawn Tuesday. Day 3, Wednesday. Day 4, Thursday. So 11 people will get a chance to play against us in a round of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, it's just one match, high stakes. If Eric or I win that match, if we get first place, none of you guys win a prize. However, if we don't get first place, all people who finish in the top 5 will receive a $20 eShop gift card from that race. So 5 out of 12 people, or 5 out of 11, could potentially win a eShop gift card. Now, if Eric or I finish in one of those top 5 slots, that does eliminate one of the eShop gift cards. So the overall goal of all 11 combatants should be to prevent Eric and I from ever getting first place, and then there should be additional goals to try to kick us all the way down to at least number 6 or below. Again, we'll see what happens. It's one race, high stakes. Not going to tell you the CC, not going to tell you the tracks, all that jazz. When we pick the 11 people for that, we will contact you through email, exchange friend codes, get all the relevant contact information and usernames, and explain how it's all going to work. Essentially, I'm going to be setting up an online lobby, and you guys will be joining that lobby, and we'll go from there. If somebody is missing, by the way, for any of these competitions, so if we select someone to do the Smash Bros. Stuff on Day 1, or the stuff on Day 2, Day 3, or Day 4, if the person doesn't show up, we will be randomly selecting someone from the chat. So that is something that's the backup plan, is we're going to go through the chaos of pulling someone out of the chat if one of our selected people don't show up. But this is why it's important that you sign up, get selected, get the times confirmed, and actually show up. I suggest you don't sign up for any days you can't actually be there for the competition, because obviously you're just taking spots away from people that could. For day 3, we have another Smash Bros. Competition at 9:30 a.m. So day 3 is on 6/14. That is Monday of E3. At 9:30 a.m. Central Time, we have another Smash competition. Just one person gets to play us that day because we have a bunch of other stuff going on that day. But you can, again, sign up for that down in the description for day 1. Again, not going to tell you who I'm playing, not going to tell you who I'm maining, not going to tell you any of that stuff. Heck, you don't even know if you're playing Eric or I. So, like, anything I say to you could be irrelevant. Eric might want a different set of rules, and I want a different set of rules, different stages than what we want, different whatever. So, yeah, that's how it's going to be for that. Day 4, this one's exciting because day 1 and 2, day 1 you're playing for a $50 or $99 eShop gift card, probably more like $50 ones, but we'll see what happens. So basically, if I lose the first match, then the second match will also be for a $50 eShop gift card. And day 2 is for 5 $20 eShop gift cards. Day 3 is going to be for a $50 eShop gift card. Day 4, we are doing Splatoon 2. So we have a fan competition for prizes happening at 9:30. It's only going to be one of you lucky people that get to go one-on-one, mano-y-mano in Splatoon 2 against me or Eric. You're not going to know if it's a turf war. You're not going to know what kind of competition it's going to be or what map it's going to be on. You're not going to know any of that. It's going to be straight one-on-one Splatoon 2 for a $99 Nintendo Switch eShop gift card. Straight up, $100. You beat us, one match. That's it. You get one shot to beat us, and you become the champion. So, yeah, we'll see how all that goes. That is all of our fan competitions. So, you guys have any questions about that or anything else we have going on during E3? After all, we are putting on our own massive show. So, if you have any questions, go in the chat right now. I'm now looking at chat. If you want to at me in the chat and get your questions in relation to these competitions, in relation to anything else we have going on during E3. That's what this stream is about. It's not going to be a super, long stream, maybe an hour at the most. Red Chaos, by the way, hits us with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Says, let's get the E3 hype chain choo-choo going. So, yeah, I don't have any of the voice mod stuff working right now. We'll be working for E3. I can show you one thing I have working for E3. Let me actually get something up here to show you. Like, let me go to one of our competitions here, so you guys can get a look at so one thing I have now added to our streaming capabilities. For anyone who's wondering, because we've been constantly working on the set. Obviously, we've had audio issues with having guests on. We have that all sorted out now. I promise we do. It's going to be flawless, hopefully on Tuesday. Obviously, we had a voice mod issue there for a moment, but we'll get that all fixed up as well. Let me quick go to like one of the competition pages here just to show you guys something. So down in the description is links to enter into our competitions. So let's like go to the Mario Kart one, right? We'll open that up, full screen this bad boy. And now I can do things like this. Should work. Bam. So now you can see things that we have going on here. If I escape here. So yeah, this is like our sign up for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So now I can do things like bring up my PC screen and all that jazz and show you guys things. I can show you guys prizes that you can enter for giveaways, all that jazz. So that's a lot of fun. That's something I can now do that I couldn't do before. So let me grab the stream and bring this back to where I had it. All right. So some questions that we have here coming in now. What do you think of the Bucks game? Obviously, the Bucks got rocked. It is what it is. Well, rocked is a little bit strong. The lead did end up ballooning towards the end, but the Bucks kind of kept it close despite shooting like shit. They went like Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, everyone not Brook Lopez and Giannis. Both of them dominated in the paint. Giannis again couldn't be stopped. But literally, Giannis was our best three-point shooter. We're not going to win a game when Giannis is leading your team in three-pointers made and three-point percentage. You're not going to win if that's the case. It was again reminiscent of Game 1 against Miami when the Bucks shot like shit. The difference is the Nets are significantly better than Miami, so the game wasn't going to stay close if the Bucks are shooting like hot garbage. So I know there's a lot of people, I think like Stephen A. Smith put out today, oh yeah, the Bucks aren't even in the same league as them. The Bucks had a bad shooting night. Someone actually put up a post about it, that if the Bucks would have just shot a mediocre 11, because they shot 30 3-pointers. If they had just made 11 of them, the Bucks win by 7. So it's one of those things where, hey, you know what? It was a bad shooting night against a really good team that didn't have a bad shooting night. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to be too concerned about it unless the Bucks consistently have bad shooting nights. It's just game 1, by the way. All that really matters when you're the away team in the playoffs is you want to try to get one of game 1 or game 2. Anyways, moving on to actual questions about E3, because that's what the stream is about. Would you mind repeating the times from day 1 to day 3? So the times for the competitions. Day 1, we have 2 different competitions, 2 different competition times. One's at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. The next one's at 1 p.m. Central Time. On day 2, the fan competition is at 11:30 a.m. and that's it. That's the Mario Kart one. On day 3, the fan competition is at 9:30 a.m. That one is Smash Bros. On day 4, the fan competition is also at 9:30 a.m. and that is for Splatoon 2. Again, signups are all down in the description. Obviously, try to be sure if you sign up, you're someone who can actually be there for that day and that time, because it's your one shot to win prizes that isn't involving like, hey, you know, enter randomly and you're just randomly selected to win. No, you actually get to like come on and beat us in video games. Imagine Nintendo Prime and fans actually playing video games against each other during E3. I think it's a pretty cool idea. And all these prizes were absolutely, for these things, were all out of my pocketbook. Moving on, let's see here. I applied for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament and did all the challenges. So 29 applications only. How do I know if you've been chosen for it? You will be emailed. You'll be emailed. Remember, King Coop, there's 4 different days to sign up for stuff. Day 1 is Smash. Day 2 is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Day 3 is Smash again. And Day 4 is Splatoon 2. You have great taste in soda, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, this is Dr. Pepper. 0 sugar. You know, for all those Zero fans out there. Flipdo says, you got any hopes for this E3? Any games you want, no matter how crazy or unlikely, something that you'd really want? We're not going to get into that stuff today. Today, we're just going to be talking specifically about our E3 show and taking questions on that show. I know I answered a question about the Bucks and kind of wasted some people's time, but it is what it is. You're at school for the competition times? So Ben Brooks, question. Do you really go to school on weekends and weekdays? Because 2 of the days of E3, so 2 of the days of our competition are on weekends. Most people aren't in school weekends and weekdays. That's a little... I don't know what school you're in. Maybe you're in a school that does do weekends and weekdays. Nothing I can really do about it if you're not available. Can you please put the sign up in the chat because I can't go to the description for some reason? No. If one of our mods wants to grab them and put them in the chat, they can, but I currently am not going to do that. That's the whole reason I put them in the description, is so I didn't have to link all these random links in the chat and try to explain them all. You should do a community post with the schedule for the competitions. So I have done a community post for day 1, I think, and maybe day 2. No, just day 1. The community post is kind of weird. People are just getting confused. So the whole reason I did this video, and I'm doing it as a live stream, is to answer questions and unconfuse people. I feel like the community post, the problem is people always want additional information that they're not going to get from that community post. So the whole purpose of this stream is to be transparent, answer your questions, keep it short, and, you know, move on with our days, move on with our weekends. Not really about the competition, says Leo Clark, but do you think that Nintendo's E3 showcase will be most... Yeah, again, we're not talking about predictions and all that stuff. Guys, we have an entire E3 show we're doing. In case you weren't aware, we have a massive E3 show on the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. We'll be talking about all of this stuff there. Obviously, we'll be talking about it as well on our live streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because we do 5 streams. One of those is a podcast. We got lots to talk about this week. We're not going to be talking about specifically that kind of stuff that stuff in this stream. This stream, we're just talking about questions about our competitions, questions about our giveaways, our E3 show, etc. I'll show you guys some of our giveaway items as well. I mean, all the stuff back there is giveaway items, but we have even more stuff that we just added the other day. So do you edit your videos alone? D'Angelo Willis, I am a solo YouTuber. Eric comes on for some of my shows. I do everything. I am the camera guy, I am the audio guy, I am the editor, I am the host, I am the script writer, I'm the researcher. I am a solo YouTuber. Do absolutely everything on my own. The only thing is I do pay a guy to do some of my thumbnails sometimes. Optionally. I don't use them all the time, but when I do use them, like he does all our podcast thumbnails and stuff like that, I do pay a guy for that. Just because my photo editing skills aren't exactly the greatest. What day should I be expecting the email? Day of or day before the competition? You will know before we even get to E3. So all the day 1 people will be contacted on Monday. All the day 2 people will be contacted on Tuesday, day 3 on Wednesday, day 4 on Thursday. So by the end of day Thursday, everyone will know if they've been chosen for one of the events. Okay, that's the way I'm doing it. So I was going to just do them all in one day, but to be honest, day 1 signups had more time, so I'm trying to let more time be for day 2, 3, and 4 as well. So that's how we're doing it. So day 1 signups for June 12th, Smash Bros. Signups. The competitors will be chosen tomorrow and emailed. Day 2, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe ones will be chosen on this upcoming Tuesday, and I will contact you through email, all 11 of you. It'll be a big group email that I do, so I don't have to just like contact each person one-on-one. That doesn't make sense when it's a group competition. But for the people that get chosen on the Smash one, I will be contacting them individually for day 1 because there's 2 different time slots. So there's that. For day 3, which is again Smash Bros. Again, so that's June 14th. We will be announcing the winners this upcoming Wednesday, or the competitors this upcoming Wednesday. And then obviously on the 4th, which is Splatoon 2, which is the 4th giveaway, which is Splatoon 2 on Nintendo's June 15th. We will be announcing the competitor for that this upcoming Thursday. Does that make sense? Hopefully it made sense. I know I kind of fumbled through it a little bit. I think it makes sense. Let's see here. We'll be here to root for you, not play. I can't get connection, otherwise I'd sign up. That happens. I already answered the video editing question. I don't have Smash, so I have to do the Splatoon, and that's totally fine. That's why there's 3 different games for our competition. Yes, there's Smash, but also we're doing Splatoon and Mario Kart. Splatoon 2. I've already answered that question several times. Missed a few live events, sorry man. However, any of the prizes going to the UK. All of our digital giveaways, so digital codes, eShop gift cards, games, etc., all of that will be worldwide. Some items we will be willing to ship worldwide. Some items we won't, in terms of our physical in-person items. A lot of this is just because of the extreme cost of shipping. There are some things where it would cost us over $100 to ship an item that also costs $100. That doesn't, we have to be a bit more fiscally responsible than that. I'm not a big enough channel that I could just, piss away $1,500 on shipping just to ship things worldwide. So a lot of the stuff will be U.S. and Canada, but there will be some stuff open up worldwide, and we'll let you know when we announce what we're giving away at that moment live during E3 if this is a worldwide giveaway or not. That way you don't have to, I guess get your hopes up. Speaking of things, I'll show off a few new items of our giveaway. Some of the stuff I've shown on social media, some of the stuff I've shown before, but now it's framed. As an example, the Ganondorf custom art. This is a hand-painted piece by an artist who I can't remember because the name is on the back, and obviously it's now framed for you guys. So that is one of our giveaways there. That is the Wind Waker Ganondorf. We set this aside over here. I've shown this one before too. We got Calamity Ganon as well. This is another hand-painted custom piece. Pretty cool. Again, that's something we have shown before. Another piece we have for you, I saw a lot of people excited about this on Twitter, is this bad boy right here. So this is that Ocarina of Time official art, except it's not like a poster. This is, can you hear it? This is wood, and it's texture painted. It's really, really cool. We just bought this yesterday, and it's framed, of course, ready to hang up or wherever, put it wherever you want. This is a really, really neat item. I'm really excited about this one. Some people were saying that you could find these at Ross for like $10. So I went to my local Ross because we have a Ross store, and none of this stuff was there. So Obviously, Ross, if you didn't know, is kind of like a TJ Maxx. It's one of those hand-me-down stores where they get items that weren't able to sell at other places and get it there. So I saw one guy, you can get it for 10. Well, yeah, Ross Dress for Less is a discount store, and they take items from other stores they couldn't sell and then resell it for bottom dollar prices. So I have been to 3 different Ross stores and couldn't find this. So I think the person who found it there just got lucky. We did not spend $20 on this, and this is all actually painted on and fully textured. And as I'm getting my fingerprints all over it. One thing we're also going to announce today. Well, you know what? We'll wait. So that's one thing we're giving away. It's wood. It's really cool. I'm excited about that one. We also have a weird one, right? You got any 3DS fans in the house? Nintendo 3DS fans? I don't know. This is the only 3DS kind of sort of related item we have, and that is another one of these wood pieces, but for Animal Crossing, but not Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh no, New Leaf. That's right, we went with Animal Crossing New Leaf for another one of these wood paintings with the texture and everything. It's really, really nice, obviously fully framed. That is another item we are giving away. And these items will be given away individually. They're not going to be bundled together in one giveaway. There's been some confusion about the giveaways during E3. The only things that are bundled together are same items. So if we have like 10 game codes, we'll give away all 10 game codes at once. If we have 2 of the same item, we'll give away those 2 items at once. Otherwise, every single thing we show off is being given away in its own individual giveaway. So multiple chances to win, and you're not competing against thousands of people in a massive giveaway when reality is we're doing these giveaways over the course of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. High chance that most people that sign up for a giant giveaway that takes place all of E3 aren't going to be present to win, and we're just going to be constantly redrawing names until someone's present to win. And that's just a waste of our time and a waste of your time. So, plus, it gives us a chance for people to enter the giveaways, especially for these physical items, and be able to really extend what they're thinking about in terms of advertising our show to get more people to come in and watch, because obviously we'll have some social media ways after. And then, obviously, just giving you more chances to win as long as you're here at the show. So that's Animal Crossing New Leaf wood that we just got yesterday. This is one of, I love this. Oh boy. This is a lenticular 11 by 17, fully framed, ready to be hung, piece of art. As you see, if we turn it with the camera there, you got obviously Samus in her suit, and then Samus in Zero suit, depending on the angle you look. That is awesome, and I'm really glad this looks good on camera. Yeah, we're really excited about this one. This is one of our few Metroid pieces that we're giving away. This thing is just, I mean, I want to keep it, to be completely honest. It was the only one at the special collector store that we got it from. I'm very excited about that one. That is another piece we're giving away in terms of some art. And then our last piece of art that we have here, we have some other, the Poe sisters and stuff we're giving away, is this one. So it looks a little weird. You got to get the right angle. But as you see, we got Peach, and you got Mario, and then it goes all the way into Bowser. So Bowser, Mario, Peach. You see how cool that is? Is that not cool? Another 11 by 17 lenticular piece of art that we'll be giving away during E3. I think that's really cool. This isn't some camera trick magic. This is just what this thing does at different angles. I think that's really cool. That's another one of our giveaways during E3 that we just added, a new physical item that just bought out of pocket. All right. So now that I show those off, are those pictures that are holographic in your Twitter in the giveaway? If I won that Metroid one, I would start camping so I could die a happy camper. Camping what? What are you going to camp exactly? Every giveaway during E3 happens live during E3. There's no way to sign up for them ahead of time. Everything is live. So, just letting you know. That Hyrule Shield back there is a light-up lamp. It actually lights up and looks really, really cool. It's meant to be hung on a wall, or right now it's sitting on a little stand. I'm going to be honest with you, the stand on it isn't like the sturdiest. I would say you should hang it on a wall instead. And it lights up and it looks really, really cool. And yes, that's being given away during E3. Everything on this table is being given away during E3. We have an Animal Crossing Switch back there, Mario Kart Uno, Mario Lego starter set, a little charge stand for 4 Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, these 2 Excitebike things, and we have a whole back room full of a bunch of crap that we're going to be giving away physically and digital items. Oh my God, we have over, man, it's crazy. We have a lot of stuff. We have over, for physical items, I think we have over 45 or 50 different physical items we're giving away. And then, obviously, a crap load of digital items, hundreds of digital items. Codes, eShop gift cards, etc. We have this giveaway is huge. It's absolutely insane. Check the chat here. The Mario Hollow would look so insane if it looked like the Luigi's Mansion Mario Bowser paint. Yeah, I mean, I didn't make it. Someone else made this. So, did I show the Ocarina painting? Well, which one? The new one? The Ocarina of Time official art painting one? Or are you talking about like the Poe sisters that are put away right now in the back room? Because the Poe sisters, I think, are going to be big. I think a lot of people are going to want those Poe sister ones. Because those are all custom art. You can't really get them anymore. Oh, I thought it was an actual metal shield. Nope, it's not a metal shield. We got to be careful with shipping actual weaponry. Like, I was going to give away a master sword, a metal master sword, which I can get shipped to me, but getting it shipped to other people, there are so many restrictions because it's considered a weapon that I decided not to do it because it's just insane to get it shipped anywhere. Definitely wouldn't be open internationally, I can tell you that. A couple of days and you deserve a break / assistance. Assistance with what? I believe in you. Thanks. I want to offer you assistance free of charge. No catch. Let's talk later. I can show you my press kit. I just appreciate what you do for the community and want to contribute. Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about, D'Angelo Willis. I got everything under lockdown, man. I got everything all set up. Everything's actually working now. We shouldn't have too many issues. Both cameras are working. I mean, this is camera 1. This is camera 2. Let's see if it's working here. I don't know if I actually have that set up. Yeah, oh yeah, I do. Yeah, do you see the difference? Now you might be like, why do you have like 2 cameras that are like the same shot? There's a reason for that. But you're not going to understand that reason until you see the actual show. Why we have 2 cameras that are basically the exact same viewpoint. It'll make sense when we do the E3 show. We have a specific stream layout that is going to be awesome in. Let me see here. Any more questions about the giveaways or any more questions about the fan competitions or anything else we're doing during E3, the special guests, all that jazz? Are you giving away a gaming chair? That is a very good question because you obviously see we have a couple Ewin racing chairs here. Currently, we are not giving away a gaming chair. I did look into purchasing one to give away. Just don't have enough money in the budget to do it right now. I am appreciative of Ewin Racing. They are sponsoring a bit of our stream, and we will have a link during our stream for you guys to go and get yourself some Ewin Racing chairs, and they are very comfortable. They're so comfortable, Eric went and bought one immediately after we got these. So, yeah, it's great. I'm just not going to be able to give one away this time. Hopefully next time, if Ewin Racing decides to sponsor any future events, shows, live streams that we do, maybe at that point we'll be able to give one away. But unfortunately, we won't be giving away an Ewin Racing chair this time. Hopefully that's a long-term partnership, but we'll see what happens. What's the sign up for? I missed it. Gaming competitions. Check the description. Thank you for subscribing, Ruben Guardo Jr. and Stitch Hunter. What's the sign up for? eShop. Yeah, so all of the gaming competitions are for eShop gift cards. I'm just letting you know right now. They're all for eShop gift cards, but all the gift cards are at least $20. We have 3 $50 ones on the line, 1 $99 one, and 5 $20 ones in total for the whole thing. All of that paid for out of pocket. So yeah, we don't have any tiny ones. We're not talking $5, $10. We're talking big boy gift cards. So you can get some nice games with that stuff. I know not everyone's into digital. Get some DLC. You know, whatever you need that digital currency for, it's free and it's open worldwide. What's an estimate of how many giveaways you got as of now, both physical and digital? An estimate? Oh man, let me think. We had a couple sponsors drop out, which sucked. They're having some issues behind the scenes. It's not really about us. It's some other issues. So our giveaway pool dropped a little bit. The total value surprisingly didn't drop. We actually were almost at $5,000 at one point in giveaways, but we're not there now. I think right now we're at 224. Rough estimate. Things aren't completely finalized yet, but around 224 total giveaways. Like, when I say giveaways, it's total things given away. We're not going to have 224 separate giveaways during E3. Lots of these are multiple item giveaways. So, Yeah, right now that's where we're at. I know before it was at over 300, but again, we had a few sponsors have some behind the scenes issues that I can't really get into. I just know it wasn't about us. It's something at their companies. Some commitments that they may have overcommitted. And anyways, we're not going to get into it. And by the way, we have sponsors all across the spectrum, right? We have sponsors from ourselves, putting our own money in, to indie developers, to accessory sponsors, all the way up to, well, AAA studios. We have a wide range of people helping us out to make this giveaway as good as we can. And then ourselves, of course. And there'll be things announced during E3 that we're also going to give away. I can get, one thing, I can't show you it because it hasn't released yet. We're giving away Skyward Sword Joy-Con. We're also giving away the Loftwing Skyward Sword Amiibo. Those are two things we're giving away during E3 as well that I can't show you guys because it hasn't released yet. We just have pre-orders in. Let's see. You were Killjoy before, now you're Stitcher. Nice. Who is coming on the show, says Ben Brooks. Good question. Who do we have on the show? Day one. Where's my schedule? Day one. We have Game Over Jesse coming on our post show to help react to Ubisoft and the other events of the day. He'll be coming on for a half hour to 45 minutes. On day two, we have the Young Cavs coming on to help us talk about Xbox and all that. They cover Xbox extensively. So we're going to have all three of the Young Cavs come on in our Microsoft Predictions and Talk pre-show. And then day three, right now, day three is that tentative day where we don't have anyone scheduled specifically for day three. I'm working on it. I think that's the day we're going to get Nintendo Academy in. And I think there was one other guest I wanted to get in on day three. So I'm still ironing out the final details for day three. Day four, we have Andre's Restart coming on for our final Nintendo predictions before well before the Nintendo show, actually, because he's got his own streams to do. So we're having him come on super early. And then later in that day, we are either going to have HMK come on for our 4-hour post show for part of that, or we'll have HMK come on for the Nintendo Prime podcast, which is going to happen after we're done with the Nintendo Day. So that's what we have for right now. I have, again, a few other people I'm talking about. Some of them might come in post shows. I just don't have them scheduled in yet. Some of them might come on that Monday, because Monday is a day that I might need to get in multiple guests that day. So there's still some details to be worked out, but that's what I have for right now. So Game Over Jesse, HMK, Andre's Restart, the Young Cavs, and Nintendo Academy. And then I'm working out a couple others to try to squeeze them in. So yeah, also I could say it looks like for the podcast, it won't be the one that happens on Nintendo's Day, but I think sometime before the end of June, we will have a special podcast guest coming on that you guys probably have heard of. Maybe. I'm pretty sure, based on the conversation we just had the other day, that we'll be able to get John from Spawnwave on a future podcast episode happening later this month. So that'll be nice. Coming up on this upcoming Tuesday, we have our podcast is happening a day early this week, which gives us more time to prepare for E3, but also because we are going to have special guest Camelot 331 coming on as well on this upcoming Tuesday. So we have some big guests coming up, and obviously our normal cast of characters appearing here and there. Game Over Jesse and Andres Restart seem to be a rotating cast members that we have, and we'll have other ones coming in as well as we look to keep growing the podcast as being a central point of the channel. Harry Chess says, what game are you most hyped to see at E3? Again, we're not talking about that stuff specifically today. Everything's about our E3 show, our giveaways, and our competitions. Do we have any more questions in regards to our competitions, our E3 show, or the giveaways we're doing? Is there any particular questions about that? We are not here, unfortunately, to talk about what we expect and all that jazz. We literally have a whole week of live streams, podcasts, and an entire E3 show to talk about all that. This is focused exclusively on our show and what we are doing. And if there's any questions around that. So I'm not dismissing you guys. We're going to answer that stuff throughout the week. We have so many live streams. We have 5 more live streams before E3. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 streams, one of them a podcast. It's crazy. It's great. We have such a... we have a busy week. Busy week heading up to E3. Even took off work for some of this stuff, so let's make it happen. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any more questions. I think that might be it. I'm not seeing any. Am I sponsored by Gamer Fuel? No, we do not have any drink sponsorships. I did reach out to some companies, but no one got back to me. I think I'm not that big of a deal. Not a big enough deal for them to respond. So we don't have any drink sponsorship. So whatever you see us drinking on stream is just whatever we bought, which is fine. Stitch Hunter says, I know you've been catching a lot of hate lately. I still love watching your videos though, and I love what you do for the Nintendo community. So one thing I'll mention here as we start to wrap things up is I did that video yesterday and people felt like I was stressed out. I'm not at all. It was just a serious video. So when you have a serious video, you kind of have a more serious tone. Doesn't mean I was actually stressed. Bottom line is a bunch of people are pissed off over rumors not happening. Like some rumors that didn't come true. And they like get mad at me for, oh, you're rolling this, spreading fake stuff. It's like, it's a rumor. That's the whole point of rumors, guys. You should always have some skepticism. Even if I believe some rumors, it doesn't matter. If I'm still labeling it a rumor, always be skeptical. That was kind of my message. Be patient, be skeptical. That's the whole point. I don't feel like I have anything to apologize for. And I didn't apologize in that video. I still don't feel like I have anything to apologize for. I labeled things rumors. That's the thing about rumors. They might not be true. Hence the label. So, let's see here. D'Angelo Willis asked the question. I didn't see the question. Any different color chairs? Nope. This is all we have. This is what Ewin provided Eric and I, these two chairs, and a sponsorship deal for E3. So yeah, this is it. These are the only chairs we got. I have another branded chair over there that I bought myself years ago that's fallen apart. I've had it for a while though. RS UK folks eligible for the giveaway, says Welshland. Everyone is eligible worldwide for all of our digital giveaways. So we have a lot of digital codes to give away. Switch is region free, open worldwide, no problem. Some physical items will be open internationally. Some physical items won't. I would say a majority of physical items are going to be US or Canada only. A lot of physical items, well, I should say not a lot, but some physical items will be able to be shipped internationally. Isn't that? We got some T-shirts we're giving away, stuff like that. We'll be willing to ship those internationally. Shipping on that stuff is pretty cheap. There's possible the Zelda Collector's Breath of the Wild coin that might be able to be shipped internationally, and a few other things. So there'll be a few things that we will be able to ship internationally. Anything with a battery in it, no go. It's way too expensive. Like this Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing Switch back here, has a battery. It's way too expensive to ship. It costs almost more than the system itself does to ship it. So we got to keep it within reason for our own pocketbooks because, hey, we got to pay for all the shipping. We don't have like a sponsor being, hey, I'll cover all your shipping costs. Nope. That's all on us. We got to ship all of it. So even if like we have physical product provided by others, oh, hey, we're giving you these physical items to give away on your stream. Cool. But I still got to pay to ship them. So... and I'm already preparing for an over $300 plus shipping bill, if not more. How do you rate Smash Bros. Skills for the 1v1? I don't rate anyone's skills. There's no rating for the skills, Mike. So Mike has a question. How do you rate the Smash Bros. Skills for the 1v1 competitions? There's no rating. You either beat us or you don't. That's it. There's no rating. I don't care what your rating is in Smash. I don't care, if you've competed in professional communities or this is your first time ever playing the game. It doesn't matter to me. It's all randomly selected, and you just go one-on-one in the arena against either Eric or myself. That's it. I don't care what your skill level is. Doesn't matter. There's no bar to enter other than owning the game, having an active online subscription so you can play online, and obviously owning the Switch to play it. That's it. There's no other barrier to entry. It does not matter what your skill is. Just matters, do you beat us or do you not? How in the world am I going to do what, says Ricky. What's your question? I see you asking, how in the world am I going to do it? How in the world am I going to do what? Oh, I'll let you see, yes, man. Are there different color chairs? Oh, yeah, there's different colors, different styles. There's a whole bunch of different types of chairs on their website. So, yeah, absolutely. They have a ton of different options. This is just one option. They have the color variants of this style with the sharper corners. They have completely different styles. They have completely different chairs. They have like a more office style chair. They have a whole bunch of different type of stuff on their website. So yeah, no, they have way more than just this kind of chair. The biggest giveaway is the one that everyone wins. Entertainment during the whole of E3. Aw, I'm trying over here. Obviously, E3 itself should hopefully be entertaining, but if it's not, hopefully our show is entertaining. I can't read everything in the chat, guys, so if I miss some questions, I apologize. Are you truly excited for the Switch Pro? We're not going to talk about something like that right now. Can we meet and greet you as a prize and play games? No. There have been people who have asked about meet and greets in the past. I don't have the time to do it, to organize it. I don't have the money necessarily to do it and organize it. Do I fly to you? Do you fly to me? I can't have you come, do I really have you come tour the Nintendo Prime Studio when it's in my house? Do I really, have someone come and meet my family? It's a little strange. Obviously, we could meet at a local pub and play Switch games against each other. But even then, I'm inviting you to my hometown, or we're meeting somewhere in the middle. And it just ends up becoming this big, expensive venture that is like, I might as well be going to E3 or something, right? So the answer to that is no. We're not big enough, I don't think, to do a giveaway like that. I will say, I don't know why you would want to, but somebody asked on this in the other stream. So Eric and I went and bought some different colored Sharpies and stuff. And if people want us to sign any of the physical items we're giving away, we'll sign them. I don't know why you'd want that. I feel like my signature or his signature would ruin the value of the product. But for some people, it's priceless, I guess, to like win something from their favorite YouTuber and be able to put it on display and have their signature on it. So, that's something that we are willing to offer on all of our physical items we're giving away. Again, don't know why you'd want us to. Feel like it ruins the value of the actual item, but some people asked about that, so we did get some different Sharpies and stuff like that, just in case people want us to. We need different colors and different types to sign different things. Let's see here. What are you even talking about, D'Angelo? I read what you said. You're offering to help. I don't know what your offer is. I don't know why I need help in the first place. I have no idea what you're talking about. You keep, and then now you're telling people in the chat to like shut up. Just calm down, guys. Relax. We don't need to get combative here. I have no idea what you're asking. No idea what you're offering. There's nothing for us to talk about right now. Are you only using Smash for tournaments? There is no tournament. There's no tournaments. These are not tournament competitions. I want to be clear. You're going to be selected from the sign-up pool. You're going to play against us one-on-one in Smash on 3 different types of Smash competitions. You play against us one-on-one, and if you beat us, you win. If you lose, you win nothing. That's it. There's no tournament. For Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we do have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe involved. There's one race. Me or Eric against 11 of you. Finish in the top 5. Knock Eric and I out of the top 5. Make sure Eric and I don't get, Eric or I should say, don't get first place. Bada bing, bada boom, 5 people win. Splatoon 2, one-on-one match, no tournament. We have these things set up. We are not doing tournament style. We're not having you fight up a bracket, up a ladder to, or even doing like a Super Smash or like a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament race where we do 16 races and, the top point getter gets prizes. No, that's not what we're doing. It's all 1v1. And D'Angelo Willis, just to know it, you kept repeatedly asking after I already addressed it originally when you talked about help. I literally read your comment off and then told you I don't know exactly what the hell I need help with in the first place. That's what I said to you. If that's the comments you're talking about, I already responded to you, and you kept re-asking me to answer your question, and I did not see any new question from you. So, you are technically spamming the chat. Spamming the chat's not allowed, and that's why people were getting annoyed. I'm just being honest with you to let you know why the chat was reacting the way it does. We don't like when people spam. Our mods usually come in and actually kick you the hell out of here for spamming. You're kind of lucky that didn't happen. Basically, you're lucky our mods aren't here. How do you win physical items? Play and win, or is this a different giveaway? Physical items they're all going to be their own giveaways. They're all going to be their own giveaways during E3. There's no physical items won through the actual competitions. They will be all eShop gift cards worth $20 or more. Let's see here. Waterbird says, what's your favorite game on the Switch? My favorite game on the Switch? We're not going to get into that right now, okay? Again, all the questions need to be just about the E3 show. If we're done, show. We're done with the stream, right? We're not doing a super long 4-hour stream. We're having a general Q&A. This is literally, it says E3 show Q&A. That is it. Anyone know where you can watch E3? Right here? Like right here at Nintendo. You can technically watch it obviously on all the official channels as well. The ESA's channel, E3, IGN will have it up. A bunch of places will have the streams up. But you can also just tune in right here at Nintendo Prime. We're going to have everything here. You won't have to go anywhere else. You can if you want. You're welcome to go watch your favorite creators' reactions. You're welcome to go watch the official streams and just say, screw it, we don't want Nintendo Prime involved with it. That's totally fine. You enjoy E3 the way that you can and want to. But, of course, if you're on my channel asking, I'm going to be like, why don't you just watch it right here? Because we're going to have everything here, live. I thought you could do 1v1 on Mario Kart 8. Could, but we're not going to. We thought about doing 1v1 Mario Kart, and we decided, you know what's more fun? Let's give away 5 eShop gift cards, do a full 12-man, one race, and go from there. But yeah, you can technically do 1v1 in Mario Kart. It's just not that fun. What's the biggest prize you have? Well, what do you consider big, Alden? Are you talking about the one that costs the most money? The one that's more priceless and more collectible? Because I have some things being given away that I don't know that there really is a value on them. And I have other things given away that obviously cost the most to give away. Like the most expensive items. How do you get upset when someone wants to support someone? I didn't spam. I asked 2 questions. The first 2 asked for details. The second was the details. So I'm not upset with you. You were spamming the chat. I'm just telling you that we don't allow spam in the chat. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm all cool with you wanting to support and help me out in some way. I'm just not looking for anyone to help me out right now. I am a solo YouTuber. I run a solo game. This is what I do. I'm not looking for anyone else to really help out. I was honest with it, and I said that earlier in the stream, that I don't really want help. You know, I mean, you want to buy and order me some pizza? Sure. But then you can't send it to my house because I'm not giving you my address. So, like, you want to order me a pizza during the show? That would help. Help put some food in our bellies for our 12-hour plus live streams. Anyways, if you need an extra mod for E3, mods for E3 are picked out of, you can't ask to be a mod, basically. So if, like, someone's trying to offer mod help, you cannot ask to be a mod. All mods are going to be chosen by from long-term viewers of my channel that understand how I run my streams, and obviously will be available, and obviously are people that I trust. Anyone who's new, all these names that I've only seen you in the last few weeks, you're no shot to be a mod at all. I'm just being honest with you. You haven't been here for years. You don't know how I run my shows. You don't know my expectations of the mods, whereas the people who have been here a long time know the deal with that. So we don't bring on new people that I have barely or ever seen you before. Even if you guys are like, oh, but like, man, I'm one of your members. Like, I joined your, what is it, Mythic tier or whatever. Like, that's great. I'm glad. Thanks for the support. But like, you can't buy your way into modship on my channel. It's not how it works. I got too many people in live chat. I got to make sure that the mods are doing the right job, not paying to become mods, if that makes sense. I know there's some channels that do allow the pay to become mod thing. I'm not one of them, you know. Let's see here. Let's go with the biggest price tag and the most unique / prices items you have to give away. Oh man. Well, probably the most expensive thing I'm giving away is the Switch itself. So the Animal Crossing Switch. This is a brand new Switch. Some people are like, oh, you're just faking it. That's not really a Switch. There's no real Switch in the box. Here. I'll open the box for you guys. I haven't even opened this thing. We got it at Target. See? Brand new Switch in the box. I'm not touching anything else on it. This is one of our most expensive giveaways, obviously, because it's $300 plus tax. So that's obviously one of the most expensive things we're giving away. Some other expensive things like all these custom wood art lamps and all that, those are all worth, between 80 and 150 bucks. So all of those are expensive in terms of monetary value. We have some things that you could argue are priceless. So two of the custom arts I showed off earlier that you can't buy anywhere. The 4-pack of Poe Sisters, can't buy them anywhere. Anything you can't really buy anywhere are considered priceless. They're highly collectible items. I'm giving away an E3 2016 Breath of the Wild coin. You only got that by going to E3 and playing Breath of the Wild demo on Wii U. You can argue that's a bit priceless. They do have a price on eBay, but you can't go to a store and buy them, so it's kind of like a priceless item. The price is whatever value you put on it. We're also giving away an E3 2016 Breath of the Wild shirt, so you can argue that's priceless. We have a couple of jackets that I have put away right now that we're giving away that are no longer available in print, and when they were $100 jackets that are Zelda related and were never been worn. Well, I shouldn't say never been worn. I've worn them to show them off, but I've never actually worn them for a day, or they sell all the tags on it, and the size large and size XL. We're giving away those. Those are a bit more priceless just because they don't make them anymore. They're out. They just don't make those jackets anymore. They're Twilight Princess themed. Let me see. Other really expensive stuff or kind of sort of priceless items. I don't even know off the top of my head. There's so much stuff. If I had the Excel spreadsheet, I have an Excel spreadsheet with everything on it. I could literally go through that and be like, oh yeah, this, and oh yeah, that. And I'm trying to, off the top of my head, there's just so much stuff. It's hard for me to remember exactly all of it. Hope you can forgive me for not having that right in front of me. We are going to have the Excel spreadsheet on our computers, so we can, check off things and add people's names and addresses and all the jazz for shipping information, or cross out certain codes. Once we get codes to people, we obviously have to check off, oh, code's used, let's cross out that code so we don't have to worry about it anymore. So Eric's going to be helping me manage a lot of the actual giveaways. He's going to be doing a lot of the, hey, let's get your name and address, let's get this and that. He's going to be doing a lot of the managing on that front for me, so I can, focus on the entertainment. Let's see here. So, sorry if you experienced this already. Do you qualify for a giveaway just by being present during the show, or is there something we have to do? All right, so Amanda Hummel, very good question. So we're going to have two different giveaways. Well, yeah, because the competitions aren't giveaways. Those are, you beat us, you win a prize. So for the giveaways, we have two different styles of giveaways that are going to happen during E3. We have our digital code giveaways, which, awesome, right? Who doesn't want to win digital codes? Who doesn't want to win free games, right? Free games, free shop gift cards. Who the hell doesn't want to win that? So we have two different styles of giveaways that are going to happen. And I can't tell you some of the giveaways are basically going to be done by a bot in our chat, where I'm going to say, all right, go in the chat one time, type out, I want to win. Type out whatever the phrase is, or if it's just a number or something. You put that in the chat. The bot will see all of that and then randomly pick someone, and then we'll have you get a hold of us either through Twitter or Discord DMs, and we'll go from there and get you your code. A lot of the codes, though, those random Twitter ones or those random, in the chat ones live are going to be rare. We're not going to have a ton of them, but there will be some. A lot of the giveaways, we're going to be using a website called Viral Sweep. So what will happen is we'll announce, all right, we're going to give away this item, we'll show it off, and then we will put up a link, and we'll pin it in the chat and say, this is our currently active giveaway. You click on that link, it'll work on your phone or whatever you're watching on, and you'll be able to go enter. So it'll ask for email address. That way we can contact you and get you your digital code or get shipping details if we need shipping details for physical items, and that'll really help us organize things. It also is a great tool for us because what we can get out of it then, because we're giving away all this stuff, what we can get out of it is we can have additional ways to enter that end up advertising our E3 show. So you can be like, hey, I'm entering to win this thing, and I tweeted out this thing that, hey, look, Nintendo Prime's putting on this massive live show. Why don't you come watch and win some prizes? Now you might be like, but how does it work? How do we know? How am I live? Like, when I click on that link, how long do I have to wait for winners to be announced? Not long. Sometimes it's 15 minutes. Sometimes a half hour. Sometimes an hour. Sometimes it'll be an hour to enter, and then we'll close entries and pick a winner. It doesn't really matter. None of them are going to be like you enter now and you find out, in 3 days of who wins. That's not how any of it works. It all happens live and you have to be present. What's going to happen is when we pick a winner, using the viral sweep stuff, we will email that winner and we will say, hey, what is your username in the chat right now? Okay, you'll send us the username and we will announce hey, this person, and then we will type it out in the chat. Congratulations, you have won this giveaway for this item. Please, confirm in the chat by adding us back and saying, oh my God, I'm so excited, I'm here. Like, you have to add us and confirm that you're here and that you won and that you were live and present. If that confirmation doesn't come, or if we send that email out, we never hear back within a few minutes. Literally, we're doing this, I think we're giving like a 5-minute timer on it. We don't hear back, we don't see the shout out in the chat, boom, we move on and pick a new winner. Right there on the spot. And we just keep doing that and doing that and doing that until we finally get someone who's live and here to actually win the prize. And yeah, forgive us if some mistakes get along the way. Forgive us if we miss something. If we ever mess up and miss something and the person is able to go back through the stream and prove they were there, prove we missed them, we will do something for in special cases like that. We will get something to give to you. We have some stuff set aside for any mistakes that happen like that, because we are putting on a live show. Mistakes could happen with the giveaways when we announce winners and we think the person wasn't confirmed and all this. So again, it's a lot to organize. There's a lot going on, and I hope you guys can appreciate when we're giving away hundreds of items that there's a lot going on every single day, from our show and our conversations and our gaming competitions and the giveaway. We have packed like 12 hours of content plus all the E3 stuff, right? That's in there over 4 days. So I hope there's some understanding that mistakes might happen. Hope it doesn't get people too angry if you won an item but we missed your shout out, so we picked a new winner. Okay. The email delays might happen. Some people, if you're in a certain country and I emailed you and it took 15 minutes for the email to arrive, not really much I can do about that, right? So, yeah, it's going to be a wild show, a wild ride, but I think you're all going to love when we get there in the end. All right, so that was a very good question. Hopefully that answered a lot of people's concerns, and that we're going to try to do right by any mistakes that we possibly might make, as long as the proper evidence is provided, by that person that we messed up. You'd say the coin from E3 is pretty priceless. Yeah, dude. I only have 2 of them left, and I'm keeping one for myself. I'm a big Zelda guy, so I'm keeping one of my coins for myself. I had 8 of them originally. Some of them I sold off, some I gave to friends, and now I got 2 left, and I'm going to give one away, and I'm keeping one for myself. I also had the Breath of the Wild Master Edition coin, but again, it's a different type of coin, so I'm keeping that for myself as well, because I only have one. D'Angelo Willis mentioned, the only other thing I said is, I know you had a rough week and I felt you deserved a bit of your load taken off. I'll say, D'Angelo Willis, I understand, that maybe people got a bit combative, maybe myself. I will just note that I noticed at least twice or 3 times in the chat you saying you didn't answer my question, you didn't answer my question, you didn't answer my question. And that's what I was referring to. What other people are referring to, I have no idea. We clearly don't really have any mods here today to keep things in order. Which is fine. I didn't warn any of our mods that we have a stream on a Sunday. We don't stream Sundays, usually. So that's why it's a bit of a wild, wild west today. Are there any first 4 figure prices? We don't have any first 4 figures being given away, unfortunately. We almost had a deal worked out to give one away, but it kind of fell through. We were going to pay some money and try to get some sponsorship money, and it just all fell through. It was going to be a really cool one, too. So it might be something that we give away in the future, some first 4 figures. Aldwin88 said, I just want to thank you for doing what you do. I do very much appreciate and enjoy the content, and I like the fact that you are a solo person. Much respect. I'm a newer viewer, but I enjoy what you do. Well, thanks for that. But yeah, that E3 coin's pretty priceless. As for wanting to take some load off of me, there isn't any load you can take off me. There's literally nothing anybody can do to make this any easier for me at all. There's nothing anyone can do. Everything happens right here in my house. Without someone else being physically present in my house, there's nothing anyone can do to help. That's more so what I kind of meant. It's not just that I don't want the help, it's that there's no way for anyone to help without being physically present. And I don't want any stranger I don't know flying out to where I live and coming to my house where my family live. So that's why I said it's impossible for anyone to help, because I won't put my family at risk. Let's see here. What happens if you pick a winner and it involves shipping? So when there's an item that we pick a winner of all shipping, we email them, say, hey, congratulations and all that. Once we get the confirmation from the live chat that they're here, we'll send a follow-up email after we confirm that they're present and live, and we'll be excited for you as well. Like we'll cheer you on and all that. Hopefully we won't break the item while we do that. And then we'll contact you and we'll say, hey, where would you like this shipped? Is there, well, all we really need is some sort of name. It doesn't have to be your real name. Technically, you can write anything on shipping. But yeah, we'll some sort of name that we can put it under for shipping. And yeah, we're going to need your address or whatever address you're comfortable giving to have an item shipped to. That's the bottom line. That's how shipping works. I can't ship you an item without your address. And that'll all be done behind the scenes. It's not public. That's just through our private emails. So hopefully you feel like you can trust us to have your address and not show up at your house and do weird things. I have done these giveaways before. I have shipped physical items before to people. Literally don't know any of their addresses. I have some of their addresses even saved on my Amazon for some reason that I need to go delete, and I still don't know their addresses, and they're right there. Let's see. Any other questions? Thank you for subscribing, Stephanie P. My youngest son is watching me. What's up, bud?
Dad, he just said shut up, and he said it's not a bad word, but it is. He just said shut up.
Do you guys hear him? It's cute. Okay. I'll be up. Give me like 10 minutes, and I'll come up and deal with Aiden, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wasn't that cute? Wasn't that cute? My son comes on. Aiden said, shut up. And it's not a bad word, or it's a bad word. And I told him it is, and he said it wasn't. See, I got the sweetest kids. You would think, oh, because Nate, you swear sometimes, you drink sometimes. What are we? No, my kids are pretty innocent. My kids are pretty innocent. I was going to mute my mic for it, but he wasn't crying. So I knew since he wasn't crying, it wasn't something super bad. Thank you for subscribing, Charnu. Yeah, my fiance's here, but she's sleeping right now. It was a bit of a rough night with the kids, and she's sick. My fiance cannot catch a break, man, I swear. From stress to getting sick. Nate will show up to your house naked. I'd get arrested if I did that. And I have kids. I don't really want to get arrested for indecent exposure and trespassing. You mentioned your 12-hour streams earlier. Is the plan 4 straight days of lives? What time will they start? All right, good question. 4 straight days of lives. Yes. We will not obviously be live, 4 days in a row, 24 hours a day. So day 1 on the 12th, our pre-show starts at 9 a.m. Now, I'm going to warn you, day 1's a little bit different. We have a 9 a.m. listing. That's when we're going to actually start the pre-show, but the stream itself is probably going to start at 8. This is because it is our first stream of E3, and we need to do a technical test over that first, hour. Make sure nothing's going to crash, everything's working correctly. Then we'll get right into the show. Now, that we'll be chatting with the chat and talking about things and taking all your excitement in for the day and all that. But the actual E3 show starts at 9 on that first day on the 12th, but we'll be starting the stream early as a precaution to make sure all of our technical kinks are worked out by the actual start time. And a lot of the technical kinks happen while we're live, so we need to be live to test it out and make sure everything's working. Everything's working fine today. The only thing that wasn't working right away at the start of this stream was voice mod. I knew voice mod wasn't working. I already knew that before I started the stream. I don't know why I didn't change my audio output at that time to not use voice mod, but that's on me. I kind of messed that one up. And I have a backup plan to literally swap out voice mod on the fly if voice mod does crash, so we can keep going until I can get voice mod back up. You might be wondering, why do you want to use voice mod? Well, every now and then you guys know that you have to throw some auto-tune and have some fun. And one of the punishments between Eric and I's competition, because Eric and I have one-on-one competitions against ourselves, one of the punishments is the serenade one another, for being the best at whatever game we're playing. So, having a little bit of auto-tune for that might make Eric a little bit less nervous. So yeah, 9 a.m. But the first day will technically start an hour before that. On 6/13, so on Sunday, that's the big Microsoft day, we start at 8 a.m. So there you go. We start at 8 a.m. that day. On the Monday, which is a lighter day for E3, we still start super early. We start at 7 a.m. that day. On the 15th, which that's the big Nintendo day, baby, we start again at 7 a.m. Now, all of these times are Central Time, so you'll have to, adjust it to yours. Like, as an example, 7 a.m. is 5 a.m. Pacific if you're on the West Coast. So, you got to adjust your time zones for that. But yeah, that's when we start each of our streams. As for when you're like, when's the stream going to end? I don't actually know if the streams are going to be 12 hours. A lot of it is dependent on how long the E3 event is, right? Is the E3 event really going to go to, like on the first day, 9 a.m.? Is the E3 event really going to go till 9 p.m.? I have no idea. It could. I have no clue. Plus, we have a 2-hour post show. So really, we'd have to go to 7 p.m. and then a 2-hour post show. So it's like there's a lot of ins and outs with it. And what's cool in the post show and the pre-shows is that we can do things like bring up trailers and show you guys, bring up all this different stuff to make the shows more entertaining and show you what we're talking about, revisit things that happen throughout the day. We can bring that up through highlights and all that jazz. And now here comes my other kid. And that was my oldest son that said the words "shut up." Apparently, he's a little cranky right now. It's very hot out in Wisconsin. It was like at 100 degrees, which is 100 is fine, but it's humid as hell here. I'd love to see you play different Zeldas on live stream sometime. Oh no, yeah, I muted my mic for a second. I was talking to my son. Are you gonna post a list of your schedule for E3, like the rundown, especially for people that couldn't tune in today? The rundown's already up. The rundown was literally put in a video 2 days ago. There's that. So the rundown's already up on the channel in a standalone video. And the rundown has been posted on my social media. The rundown was already posted before. So the stuff I'm going through, this information is already publicly available. I've already done that. Will I put reminders out there throughout the week? Probably. I'm not stupid. I know people need reminders. I know people don't see every video, get notifications, don't see every tweet. I get it. There'll be reminders throughout the week of what the schedule is. Unfortunately, on YouTube, I have to post each reminder individually. And then I'll take one more question. One more question about our E3 show, and then we're going to wrap it up. So one more question. I'm watching the chat. Maybe there might not be any more questions, so and that's fine if there isn't. I guess we'll just you'll be here for E3 this time? Nice, Harry Chest. I had to work outside yesterday at my grandpa. It was brutal. Oh, jeez. What are your excitements for E3? Again, we're not going to be talking about that stuff. Again, this is about our show. All right. What's for dinner? I have no idea. All right, so I guess that's it. I guess we got all of our questions out of the way. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully this was an informational stream for you guys. Hopefully you guys are fully aware now of everything we have going on, of all how to enter our gaming competitions, how our giveaways work, all that jazz. I hope you guys are looking forward to the show again, 9 a.m. Central Time, starting this upcoming Saturday. We will have a pre-show happening Friday night. Eric will be there for that, so hopefully you guys tune in for the pre-show. We have our new podcast dropping on this Tuesday, live, starting at 8 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday night, featuring Camelot 331. So that's going to be a pretty exciting podcast. That's our pre-E3 podcast, so that should be awesome. We'll have a lot of predictions, maybe some bets, some stuff like that happening. Obviously, I have my E3 bets already down too with you guys. We'll go over that again on the Friday pre-show. Also, by the way, this Thursday is Summer Games Fest. I am tentatively planning to live stream Summer Games Fest right now. Right now, my concern is someone to watch my kids while I do that. I'm not sure what my options are for that because my mom is already taking the kids for like the first half of E3. So I need to find somebody else to watch my kids during that time. I don't know who, as I'm staring at my youngest son over there who's smiling at me and making me want to get off stream and go spend some time with my kids. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's been awesome. Hopefully you guys got all the information you need. I'll be available all week through live streams and DMs and all that if you have any other questions. Have a good rest of your Sunday, everyone.